As you saw, the Panthers went 75 yards on 8 plays on their opening drive. That's Marcus Green. They'll throw the ball to him after he went in motion. And Green, who's very dangerous, and you saw, gets across midfield. Marcus Green's the guy that everybody's been kicking away from on the kickoff coverage. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Panthers trying to find ways to get Penny Hart the ball. 3rd down and 2. I'm guessing it wasn't a very pleasant week of practice after that loss to Western Michigan. Evans, pocket breaks down, and now he's scrambling. Way back at the 15-yard line, still on his feet, kept the play alive, and throws complete to Xavier Brown for a 1st down. What a play by Caleb Evans to keep the play alive. Would be a big boost for the Panthers. They're glad to have him out there again today. Caleb Evans on the run, runs to the corner, and he's going to score the touchdown for ULM. And he makes it look so effortlessly.
The most dangerous part of the field for a scrambling, running quarterback. Just like on the other side with Ellington, when you watch Evans, it's cool, it's calm. He knew exactly where he, like a running back right here, tucked the ball away. He's reading his blocks, setting them up, and just a walk in there by ULM.
Panthers approaching 200 yards of offense in the 1st quarter. This is their 3rd possession. They've scored touchdowns on their first 2, and they're driving for another. Pocket breaking down. Ellington's going to get caught. He got away. They're going to rule him down. They're going to rule him down at the 48-yard line, and Donald Lewis will get the quarterback sack.
We just talked about Donald Lewis and moving around the pocket here, coming from his favorite spot over the right tackle. Just knocking the hands off, and nice rule, elbow down right there by Ellington. Elbow, knee down, either one means quarterback is down, and it protects the quarterback.
1st and 10 from the 27. Coach lines up at running back. They'll pass it instead. Double move. Ellington looking at his options. Gonna take a sack way back at the 39-yard line. Mason Hussman. Mason Hussman, the redshirt sophomore out of Missouri, with his 1st quarterback sack of the season. Ellington right up the middle. Ellington loses the ball, and it's recovered by the Warhawks. So the Panthers give it right back. Cisco, the linebacker, ends up with the loose ball at the 42-yard line. And Chase Day punched it out.
Been very reliable on these types of runs by the quarterback. Big, huge hole right there to run through. Just have to secure the ball, and that's the one thing with quarterbacks. They're always susceptible to fumbling the ball, and when you look at the size of Dane Ellington, he's not a huge man. Right there, just has to hold on to the ball after a big play.
They line up McCray in the backfield for the first time today. The coaches have told us they might do some of this. McCray's got some great speed, probably more speed than any of their backs on their depth chart. So this gives him a little burst there, and this is something that he did in high school. And between him and Marcus Green, they're used to handling the ball. So you're not afraid to put them back there and let them run in traffic, being 2 great kickoff and punt returners right there. So this is definitely an advantage for the Warhawks. And we have not seen their #1 running back, at least their #1 on the depth chart. Derek Gore has not carried the ball at all today so far. That's Spiller, the tight end, and Spiller, Applin drives him out of bounds along with Remy Lazarus, the 2 safeties teaming up to make that tackle at the 12-yard line. Nice play action fakes up front by the backs, and Caleb Evans to get Sloan Spiller out in the open field. This team has 2 good tight ends that they definitely can exploit against this young Georgia State defensive backs. They fake a reverse. Evans going to keep it, finds a hole in the defense, and dances his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Caleb Evans with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. This one a thing of beauty from 12 yards out, and now it's back to 27-13. Great play fake up front by Evans and Marcus Green on the reverse. And that's the thing, when you watch Evans and you watch even Dan Ellington, they look so comfortable running the ball that if you move their numbers off, you wouldn't know that they were not running backs when they're out in the open field. Maybe the most dangerous receiver they have in the Sun Belt. Panthers 4 of 6 on third down. This is a 3rd down and 5. Heavy rush from Ellington. He's in trouble. He'll take a sack. The safety blitz from Colin Turner to drop him for a loss back at the 25-yard line. 3rd sack of the game for the Warhawks.
There, Dan Ellington just not seeing Turner coming into his face. Never saw him coming. The best part of that, different than last week where the ball was coming out. Very capable quarterback is Aaron Winchester. There was a quarterback battle in camp. Coach deciding to go with Dan Ellington because he seemed to show a little more poise under pressure, but there's nothing that Aaron Winchester can't really do from this position in this offense.
Colin Turner making the tackle there for the Warhawks, his team leading 10th tackle of the day. 9 of them have been solo tackles and 1 tackle for loss. Handoff Page, and Page, I think, got the 1st down. He had to get to the 45, and I think he was able to get there. Page, that should put him at 146 yards, and apparently he lost the ball, so the Warhawks will take over. I mean, you're already down big. Pass thrown complete, and that is a 1st down catch by Demarius Gillespie, and that'll move the sticks for the Warhawks.
To step in and be effective, and you saw that growth today on both sides of the ball, that these kids are growing up right in front of Coach Elliott's eyes.
Starks pops Coates for a big loss back at the 21-yard line.